So Russ, Acco, 3 points on the road, the longest trip of the season done. The fans have come out in their numbers. So how do you think the fans backing the boys on an away trip has helped today?
Listen, you obviously seen it today. We've had 2 coaches come out. People have come on train, cars. The following's unreal. Every club sees this. You look at Step 6, I said to you a few weeks ago at Copswood. You can't have a fault it. It's superb. It's 12 man for the lads today. It's been a tough game today with the pitch and the slope. The lads have had to dig in, but them fans singing got us to that second goal.
Nah, listen, I know what the fans can bring, do you know what I mean? I've been there before, do you know what I mean? I know what they can bring, and I knew they was going to come. I knew they was going to get behind us. And, look, they're still here now, like, we're going to have a drink with them now, we're going to enjoy our day. And listen, we've got 3 points on the road, and them lads in there deserve to go and have a drink with the fans. But this is what me and Russ want to bring the fans together. So this is what it's all about, bringing the fans together and getting the results.
And if we look as well to the fact that the majority of fans travelled over to Gornal just before it got postponed, and then they've come today. So again, fans backing in numbers despite not having a few games.
At the end of the day, it's not just the Gornal game; it's the games before that, the games before that. They've been here and supporting us every week, not just Gornal, but every week. Listen, it was unfortunate the rain come down at Gornal, but that's life. But I know the fans will turn up every week.
Even the game last week against Chelmsley, the weather's been terrible, hadn't it? And if it hadn't been on 3G, it would have been off. But all I could say is that you can't fault them. You can't fault them. Their dedication, their commitment for us is what we expect of the players. So it's brilliant.
So yeah, you mentioned about your commitment from the players. We've seen Dex Sobel come back today. I've heard that he's been hard at work getting himself back fit. How important was it to bring him back into the side today and give him a few minutes?
Me and Daz was only having a conversation yesterday. I've had the squad for today and injuries we've got. And they're starting to come back now, which is good. At the start of the season, as you know, we had a strong squad first game of the season. We lost 2 that game from injuries. And then we've had to wait for people to come back. Deck's been out a few weeks. He's come back. He's obviously on the bench. He's come on and had 25 minutes. You can see he'll start to get there now. Harry Jackson's another one. He's declared himself fit today. He's gone out and had a game on loan to get 90 minutes because he's been out for 6 weeks. So the squad's starting to get now. And obviously now we've got Liam Daly now who's got to have a scan. He's got a bad knee. But as a squad, I've just told the lads, it's all about the squad. It's not about 11 players. Listen, we've been on a great run at the minute. And it isn't about the 11 players, it's about the squad. Because we need that squad to take us through for the next month. What did I say? We played 17 games in 2 months, something like that, 16 games. Lost 1 game. You can't fault the lads for that.
And I think next month's going to be the same. We're going to be playing a lot of games. There's a lot of cup games. So obviously we're going to need as many players back as we can. We might have to go out and get another player. We don't know. So do you know what I mean? So that's something else we spoke about as well. So just because of the injuries and things like that. But the way the lads are playing at the minute, the squad's good enough.
And obviously me and Daz can both play as well.
Oh, we've seen Acco can play. Certainly can. He likes to show off to the fans as well during the pre-match warm-up, I've seen. But again, so sort of with the club being a community interest club now as well, I've seen a fair few of the players that have been out injured are still turning up to training, having a good crack with the lads. They're coming down to games to support the lads. So is that sort of a philosophy that you've implemented, saying that, you're injured, but you still need to come and be part of it?
We're a squad, we're a family, and as I keep saying, we're a family, and it's a project for the players, the board, the fans. We're all together. The fans were desperate when they wanted football back on the pitch. We had to build a squad together all between us, and it's great to see that we're winning, we're doing okay. But yeah, of course we do. We want the good thing is we haven't demanded it, but players have been there like Deck, like Harrison Bruce. They've been every game since they've been injured, and you can't fault that because you've got to think about it. When this club was in Step 3, you're talking about a different thing then in terms of players getting paid on contracts. These lads don't. So these lads play and get paid when they play. That's it. And so they're putting themselves out because they want to be part of what we're doing and want to stay in touch with the squad.
It's a long process, and we're here. For me, it's just great to see a smile back on the faces. That's all I said to Russell when we first got the job. I said all I want is to bring a smile back onto Nuneaton Town's faces, fans' faces. Do you know what I mean? So, and I feel like we're doing that now.
Yeah, finally we touched on the Gornal game being postponed. Obviously, we've got Gornal at home as the next fixture. So how are you thinking about preparing for that? Will you sort of look at it the same way as you looked at the away tie, or?
No, we prepare ourselves for every game, not just how we prepare for next week. We prepare ourselves every week. So every game, what comes, we are fully prepared for every game, and we know everything about them and things like that. So, you know, we don't look at, you know, how we prepare. We prepare properly, and that's how we go about.
The thing is, we take it game by game. For me, knowing more experience in this than some other, obviously Daz as well, at step 6, we just look at every team we is and we say today. We knew today was going to be tough. I knew some players had come in, a management change. They brought players in the last 3 games. We knew it was going to be tough, and as Daz said, we prepare right. So Tuesday night we'll train. Which is good. It's our first one at Bedworth, so we'll train Tuesday. We'll get it right. We'll talk about the squad before then. We'll have an off idea then, and then we'll go in ready for Saturday, which we know again it's going to be a tough game. Totally different because we're on our surface, but it'll be a tough game.
Yeah, just go and enjoy your pint. You've deserved it.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you.